I've been looking at my purse collection, which I haven't done. I've done bags and things, especially zip bags are very popular. But some purses I haven't touched on. I've only got 6 to show, and they start off with a zip purse, actually. And this is the Magic Company Chicago was selling this about 30 years ago. And this is before all the zip bags came out, especially the wonderful Japanese ones, which are my favorite. And this is used as a magician's trick, because the idea is they open the zip and showed that there's just a long piece of... Someone said to me they thought someone, perhaps in Paris or somewhere, had invented it way back in the 30s, but it starts as a zip and ends up as a little purse. And to use it as a purse, you merely have to undo the top bit of it, that's all, and then put the money in, and away you go. So a good little piece, that, so because it's one turns into the other when you zipped it up again. So that's the first purse. The second purse is, just for interest, is another zip, but it's not so interesting in a way because it doesn't come undone. At least it doesn't completely undone. And the idea of having 3 is bizarre. It suggests to me that if you've got a lot of money in there, you just open the top one, otherwise it'll start spilling out. But if you've got a little bit less money, you'll have to open the second one down. And if you're feeling very broke, there's only 1 coin left, you'll open the bottom one. Let's see what's in it, shall we? I think I put a coin in here. Oh, yes, look. Well, one coin, I can say. I thought there was 2 coins. No, oh well, perhaps it's eaten it. But at least I've got a coin in there. But it's a very bizarre idea to have 3 levels of zips for a purse. But interesting. Here's a purse that I actually used in my pocket for 20 years or more. It's a Moroccan idea, or at least made in Morocco. I don't know where the idea comes from. It's like origami. It's made of leather, and when you open it like this, it does that charming movement like an origami folding, which opens up there. We've got some money in there as well, hopefully. Yep. Oh yes, look, we've got two coins in it. But look at the way it then closes. When you push it back together again, it all flips over and flip flaps and forms a nice... That movement is very nice. It is very, very typical of origami, where you have valley folds there and mountain folds here, and then it opens up into that. And that sort of use is very, very popular in much of origami. So making it out of leather seems a bit fussy, but actually it's a very good functional purse because it does lock nicely together. Somewhere in my back of my mind, I've got another one where they put a little zip purse and stitch it on the back of this, so you've got a double purse, 2 options. Or perhaps you keep the banknotes in one and the coins in the other. That's a very useful one, so much so that it's about the only one of these novelty purses I claim to have actually used for many, many years. It was a good one. This is a sweet little thing. Look at this. They say you should keep money in socks. Well, there's a miniature sock, and it's got a standard opener for a purse. See if there's any money left in it. Oh yes, look, I've got 2 coins. Well, there's 3 coins. Oh, that's I'm rich. The euro coins, never mind. So it fits. You can turn the sock inside out if you fancy it. If you want to wash it, I don't know about that, but it's good quality material, double layered, and you put the coins back in again. So that's as a novelty purse. That's charming because money, socks and purses have a commonality, I think. So I like that one very much. There's one here which is very strange. I was only given it back in February of this year. And I can't remember what the lady said about it. It was a handmade thing, and it's got some wonderful depth of colour there, which is amazing. And it's some special processed material that they created. She's very proud of it. And I've got to make sure that when I see her next year in New York, I get some details about the technology going into creating such an attractive-looking purse with such fantastic depth to it. Because it's not lenticular at all. It's completely plain surface. No optics, it's just the appearance is so majestic. The last one, there's a couple of them with these very strange running stitches, which if it was easier to use, I would love to use it. This one it works 3 ways. There's regular stitches on 2 sides, but the 3rd way, in order to open it, you've got to, let's just see which one it is. Oh, this one here, that's right. I have a horror of standing in a queue, paying for something, and not be able to open my purse because you've got to do all this fussy stuff here and then pull like that. And eventually you get some stitches. I need a pair of scissors, not to cut it, but to open it up, using it as a way of widening it in order to show you the stitches, which are an astonishing thing called running stitches. It's the name they give it. It's a very strange idea. Can you see lots of little threads going cross? The money will come out of there if you can do it. To close it, you just take the 2 ends and pull it together like that, and it closes. So a little perhaps a bit clearer is this last purse here, where they have the running stitches in the form of strips of leather, And when you do the right action, and I'll have a go at starting it, you have to pull out like that, and you have to start pulling this end or that end. No, it's this end here, and opening it. But imagine you're standing in a queue and you're trying to open your purse to pay the money, and you can't get there. Well, you do eventually, but it's a big fuss. Here they are, they're coming through, and it makes the space between them. That's where you get the money in and out of. And then to close it up again, you've got to take the end and put it like that. And what a load of fuss. It's a bit of almost a bit of topology in a way, but it's certainly interesting to have two purses showing the same running stitches thing. I think there was a pair of trousers that my friend James Algetti had about that size, which had the running stitches instead of fly buttons or something. It was an extraordinary idea, that. And it's something I've never seen done in any other format. So have a look at running stitches. It's on Google or something, and see what you find. It's a very interesting invention. So there's a few of the purses. I feel there's more to come. I had a lot of bags, and I showed those a few years ago. But purses, it's something I feel like, I'd like to see if I can find a few more, because I do like novelty ones particularly. And starting off with the best one, of course, is that one there. So think purses. Don't think money, just purses.